We know all about March Madness, right, when it comes to college basketball, but there's another big tournament happening next month in Kentucky, and Los Angeles is competing for the title. For the first time in its history, the LA Metropolitan Debate League is going to the big dance. The LAMDL is a nonprofit organization that has debate programs in 30 of Los Angeles' most underserved high schools. Andrew Subingsubing and Jokim Bryant of Harvard Teachers Prep Academy are taking part. They are going to square off against debaters from across the nation, including, not to put any pressure on you fellas, including some of the nation's most elite private prep schools. But here they are to talk about next month's Tournament of Champions. Andrew and Jokim, congratulations, fellas. This is really wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think I have to kind of start with both of you, and I'll start with you, Jokim. What got you into the idea of joining debate?
Well, I always like to talk and argue, so I was already inclined of joining debate. But actually, one of the old captains just stopped me at the bus stop one day my freshman year and was like, "You need to join debate." And then 2 days later, I was on the debate team.
Andrew, was it the same thing for you? Were you one of those garrulous kids who loved to just argue and push back on ideas and concepts?
No, not really. I'm pretty introverted compared to Jokim's extroversion. For me, it was just I needed an extracurricular activity, and debate seemed like the least boring of the options, so I went with that one.
Real talk. Has it made you a little less introverted, do you think, Andrew?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Well,
Being
good.
forced to, give speeches in front of audiences and stuff like that.
That's not easy, or is that just, does that come naturally to you, Jokim?
Yeah, well, in a sense, yeah, I've always been in front of people talking since I was little, and in debate, it's really just that, but instead you're in front of a different team and a judge, so it's just much more fun doing it, and it's more enclosed, so it's just more interaction with the words that we're using.
For sure. And it's different doing it with your friends than taking on people you don't know, which is what you'll be doing when you prepare to go to Kentucky, which we're very excited and very, very proud of you both for, by the way. Andrew, I'm curious, I'm sure that in your time in debate, you've realized that there's a difference between somebody who's like a good debater and a great debater. What do you think the secret in the sauce is?
I think the secret is probably strategy. Anybody can make an argument or defend a position, right? But you have to know which arguments to go for and which ones would be the best path to victory.
You got to know when to fold them. That's exactly it, to quote the old song.
Exactly.
Andrew, I'm really curious. I know that it's not lost on you that there's a lot of division in the country, right? There's a lot of divisiveness in our discourse and people taking to Twitter to, take a stand and troll other people and what have you. What do you think that we can learn by watching debate about how we can have different opinions with other people and just engage in like a decent debate rather than going for the jugular?
Yeah, I think debate is probably the perfect activity to look at this, because you will see, 4 students having the most heated arguments with all of the passion they can muster, and then after the debate, they're going to shake each other's hands and have a conversation about a movie or something like that. So I think that, students in debate are able to separate the debate from being students and being high school kids.
Yeah.
And so I think that it's definitely a unique experience for that, because you see them flip the switch almost suddenly.
Jokim, what do you think? I mean, it really feels like the rest of us, could learn from you in debate about how to have a decent, mature, grown-up conversation about something.
My answer is very similar to Andrew. In debate, we talk about a lot of heated topics. Last year was criminal justice reform. This year, it's water resources, and conversations about should people have access to water, or it's just those different conversations can get really hectic at times. And being able to just talk it out, see the factual parts of it, but then also add some ethos to the arguments is what allows people to come to the end of debate and come up with a decent solution to the problem that may not or may be implemented, but allows us to at least figure out what's the best way to solve.
Jokim, has it helped you navigate some tough conversations in your own life, or maybe even just like, I don't know, even in your interactions with friends or family members or complete strangers?
Yeah. A lot of times, when you meet different people and a lot of different strangers, the first thing they think of when you see someone like me, because I'm actually pretty tall, is they automatically just like back up. But when I start talking with them and having like a decent conversation, then it's a totally different thing. When I first met Andrew, me and him, right, we didn't really know each other like that. But then after a while, just through debate and through the conversations, me and him just be able to become connect. And we became like brothers, even though you don't want to admit it. But that's really just what it is with conversation. It's all there.
I think Andrew will admit it, even if he doesn't admit it right here. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Look, we are so thrilled. You guys are heading to Kentucky at the end of April, correct?
Yes.
And there's money on the line. The debater of the year can receive a college scholarship of at least $2,000. I mean, it's kind of amazing the things that are awaiting you. I can't wait to see where life takes you.
Oh,
what? You have a last thought?
For debater of the year. Yeah, for debater of the year. If you didn't know, Andrew already got debater of the year.
Wait.
National debater.
What?
How about that?
Wait, Andrew, you're debater of the year for this area?
For NADL, the National Association of Urban Debate Leagues, they named one debater of the year for the country, and I won it this year. So.
My God, man, that should make you walk taller. Maybe not as tall as your friend Jokim there, but you're walking tall indeed. Look, we wish you nothing but success in Kentucky. We'd love to find out how you do. Go and represent. This is the city of champions right here, so we expect a good showing in Kentucky.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for joining us again. Andrew Subingsubing and Jokim Bryant representing LAMDL in the debate tournament of champions. That's a March Madness right there. And by the way, debater of the year right there. Proud of you. We'll put more information on our website if you want to follow along and see how they're doing. foxla.com/links. Congratulations, gentlemen, and keep on doing great things.
Thank you.
You're welcome.